And I'm back with more new stuff. I was gonna do Gunstar Heroes to try and, get away from the Nintendo thing for a bit. But then while I was playing it, I realized it wasn't going so well. I was dying near the end of it, and it wasn't working so well. So, we're diving back into the Mario well with Super Mario World. So my plan, such as it is, normally I just play this to get to whatever Star World I can get to Bowser's back door, and then call it a day. Because I'm doing this for content purposes, I'm gonna play everything. I watched a playthrough of it yesterday, and today, early morning today, to refamiliarize myself with a lot of stuff that I don't know, which is mainly a lot of the stuff in between World 4, World 6, and World 7. I know World 5, I know 1 through 3 pretty well, but I've never really gone through everything. But it's easier to watch somebody play it than to do it yourself. So, let's see how we do it. Welcome! This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. It looks like Bowser's at it again. Well, okay then. I don't know how many episodes this is going to take me. But I got my trusty rewind feature. Whoops. I remember. Gotta use control pad. If I use analog stick, I'm floaty. And I remember sucking at this game a couple years ago. Been that long. We'll see what happens when I'm not really under duress on a stream. But I will bet I will be in trouble. I'm not gonna go for all the coins. What's nice, though, is not that. Ah! Boo. I'm gonna abuse the hell out of Fire and Cape. Look, if there are levels that I'm gonna just cape over, I'm just gonna cape over them. That's the one concession I'll make to playing everything. Great job. Great start. At least I didn't get hit by the first enemy. So, it's Nintendo games played badly. They're doing it again. So last time I did this was Donkey Kong Country 1. I'll get to those eventually. Basically, if I get hit at all, I'm probably gonna rewind. See? I hope that doesn't stand up the whole time. Yes, I know I can change the controls. Now get off the screen, please. Get off the screen. Thank you. It's bad enough I have to see the suspend feature thing every second. But it has saves. Imagine that, the first Mario game having a save. Because Zelda had a save. Or the first Mario game on the NES. Cool. There's Yoshi. Ah, boo. I don't want you. I want you. Whippoo! I gotta refamiliarize myself with all the Yoshi controls. Ah! Nope. Butt wiggle. And those switch palaces are gonna be so handy for me. Because I'm a little tentative. Or at least I'm gonna be! Man, I wish I could use Fire Flower off of Yoshi. I can jump off him and do it. Yeah! 30's fine. Yeah! Cool thing about this is I don't have to worry about 50-minute episodes like I did with Suikoden. At most, it'll probably be like 15 to 20. Maybe a 25-minute or a 30-minute or later, but I'd have to really struggle bus. I mean, I'm gonna struggle bus, there's no way around it, but... early stuff, not so much. Oop. But that's what the rewind feature is for. The suspend feature is one of the only reasons I could play these games anymore. But I do find this easier than Mario 3. I've always liked this game more. I think it doesn't take many chances, but it advances the gameplay quite a bit. You know, because some people like 3 more, some people like World more. I tend to like World more. It just looks better, feels better. But it is a lot easier to control. It also doesn't have big Berthas, and oh shit, see? I would have died. But I kind of knew that this stage had these. Yeah, so. But it doesn't have it everywhere. So I'm still tentative as all hell. Yay! 16 will have to do. Bam. What's gonna be nice about having the suspend feature is if I get in trouble with stuff like Reznor or the harder areas later, then I can just immediately go back. Just grab it. Now mention this is Yoshi's Island and I tried to 100% that. That would drive me insane. Probably get around to it eventually, but not right now. I'll stick with like Mario World for now. Poor Yoshi not allowed in a castle. Bonk. Potable, come on. Yeah. I'm not gonna hit that. I don't like inverting my controls. I did find out a few interesting things watching the complete playthrough the last couple of days. Was the fact that you can kind of use Fire Flower to wreck some of the bosses. So it's fairly handy. Yeah. Like this. Easy. Sort of. Alright, where are we at? Do I just want to call it this early? Or do I want to go into Donut? I think I want to go into Donut. I'm going to go into Donut a couple levels, maybe get the green switch. That's probably... There's a lot of stuff to do in Donut Plains. Donut Plains, Vanilla, Dome, and Forest of Illusion are very wonky. But yeah, it's gonna get harder and harder and harder the longer I play. That being said, though... Hello? Ah, fuck. Well, shit. See? Ah! Don't! I could've just... Ball! No! Get back here! I gotta leave Yoshi anyway, damn it. No! Whoops. No better time than now! No better time than now to relearn how to do this shit. Oh, come on, man. Oh, it's the back button. Okay, I got it. I gotta kind of bounce it. There we go. There. I don't want to overdo it because it messes with my hands to hold that long, but yes. When in doubt, I will definitely overuse... Fuck off. So yeah, get the green switch and then go over there and do that. That's the easiest way to do it. You can time your jump until I get more used to the cape. I won't time the jump quite so much. But yeah, green switch. Let's just get the green switch and go. Let's just ignore him. You suck. You jackass. Yeah. Oh, goody. I better go then. Got it. I get you, game. We're doing this, aren't we? Oh, fuck off. I'm like, we're dealing with this now. Anyway. Bonk. So many bats. I do not remember there being this many bats in this cave. This is like a Mega Man. Okay, so... Get you out of here. Whoops. So Yosh makes more sense, but... Wait a minute. It's... No. There we go. Alright, flip back over. There we go. You can, again, you can squeeze through there. You could just get a blue Yoshi at some point, but by then you want this done by now. When is this done? Well, definitely not that way. Definitely not that way. Whatever. I've not played this in 4 or 5 years. Way to end an episode, I guess. Being completely pathetic. Alright. Look, I got the 2 main switches. I really don't know why they didn't add more things to the other switches, like a fire flower to the red one, and then some other... like, a star or something to the purple one, or the blue ones, you know? But, whatever. Anyway, Super Mario World played badly in lieu of a game that I couldn't finish. Fair enough. But I will call it here, and this will be the game in between this, between Suikoden and Ys Origin. So, I'm gonna beat everything in this game. Probably take me 8 to 10 episodes, but who cares? It's Mario. I like playing Mario when I don't suck. We'll see how long that lasts. See you next time.